time to gear up and get ready for battle with the Ender Dragon. Full diamond armor. I am so ready. What? What just happened? No battery? Ah!
You will be fine, Mr. Winston. Too much screen time isn't healthy for your brain.
But you don't understand. I love Minecraft.
You should love your brain more.
I'll just get my charger then.
Oh boy. Sir Giles, you know what to do. I think Sir Giles took it a little too far this time. A key in shark-infested water? Yikes. Wow, Mr. Winston, you had a big reaction to a really small problem. I can tell you are angry and in the red zone right now. I think it's time we take a break and practice some mindfulness. Fuzz, my shy and wonderful friend, can you please get the quack quack, the ducks for us?
Well, I got a news flash for you. Ducks don't make me happy.
But do they make you quacky? Hee hee. No?
Fuzz, thank you for my ducky pail. What we are going to do with our ducks is we're all going to lay down, place our ducks on our bellies, and we're going to take big deep breaths in and out. And as we do that, we're going to watch our ducks kind of float up and down, almost as if they're in the water. And if you friends would like to join us at home, you can, but you don't have to use a duck. It can be any kind of stuffy that you have at home or any type of character. Quack, quack.
These are just rubber ducks. They don't make actual quacking sounds. Who was that?
Quack, quack.
Oh, Randy's back.
Quack, quack.
Quackity quack.
Quack, quack.
Okay, everyone up.
Well, that didn't really go as planned, but it put us in a good mood, so in a funny way, it actually did work.
You know what? I actually do feel better. Minecraft can wait.
I used to work in the mines, and there's nothing fun about it.
That's a different thing, Sir Giles. Today, friends, I'd like to share with you a story that is near and dear to my heart. It's called What Do You Do with an Idea? And I love this book.
Hey, can I listen too?
All are welcome here, Randy. Everyone should hear the message in this book. Let's gather around. Before we read this story, I'd like to preview a vocabulary word that we're going to come across, and that word is fragile. Let me get out my handy-dandy whiteboard that I love to use all the time. To begin, I'm going to start in the upper left corner right here. And when I say fragile, the first noise that I hear at the beginning of that word is F. So that starts with the letter F. R-A-G-I-L-E. Fragile. And that means, if I'm going to look up the definition, in the dictionary. It's a great tool. Fragile means that it is easily broken, so something that breaks very easily. When you hear the word fragile in the story, remember that definition. What do you do with an idea? Written by Kobe Yamada and illustrated by May Besum. One day, I had an idea. Where did it come from? Why is it here? I wondered. What do you do with an idea? At first, I didn't think much of it. It seemed kind of strange and fragile. Fragile is that word that we discussed just a moment ago, and it means something that could break very easily. I didn't know what to do with it, so I just walked away from it. I acted like it didn't belong to me. But it followed me. I worried what others would think. What would people say about my idea? I kept it to myself. I hid it away and didn't talk about it. I tried to act like everything was the same as it was before my idea showed up. But there was something magical about my idea. I had to admit, I felt better and happier when it was around. It wanted food. It wanted to play. Actually, it wanted a lot of attention. It grew bigger, and we became friends. And one thing I'm noticing is that as the idea gets bigger and bigger, there's also more color in these illustrations surrounding the idea. I showed it to other people even though I was afraid of what they would say. I was afraid that if people saw it, they would laugh at it. I was afraid they would think it was silly. And many of them did. They said it was no good. They said it was too weird. They said it was a waste of time and that it would never become anything. And at first, I believed them. I actually thought about giving up on my idea. I almost listened to them. But then I realized, what do they really know? This is my idea, I thought. No one knows it like I do, and it's okay if it's different and weird and maybe a little crazy. I decided to protect it, to care for it. I fed it good food. I worked with it, I played with it, but most of all, I gave it my attention. My idea grew and grew, and so did my love for it. And I'd like to pause right there and ask my friends, is your idea growing, Mr. Winston, Sir Giles, Fuzz, and Randy? I'm going to take that as a yes. Let's continue. I built it a new house, one with an open roof where it could look up at the stars, a place where it could be safe to dream. I liked being with my idea. It made me feel more alive, like I could do anything. It encouraged me to think big, and then to think bigger. It shared its secrets with me. It showed me how to walk on my hands. Because, it said, it is good to have the ability to see things differently. I couldn't imagine my life without it. Then one day, something amazing happened. My idea changed right before my very eyes. It spread its wings, took flight, and burst into the sky. I don't know how to describe it, but it went from being here to being everywhere. It wasn't just a part of me anymore. It was now a part of everything. And then I realized what you do with an idea, you change the world. I just love this book, and I hope that all of you at home enjoyed it as well. Whenever I read this story, two things usually happen. Number one, I'm always reminded how important it is to protect your ideas and to keep them safe, because ideas help make us unique. They're part of who we are. And I also get inspired myself. I want to bring an idea to life. So right now, with you and my sidekicks over here, I want to build something with recycled materials. Mr. Winston, Sir Giles, Fuzz, Randy, do you know where I might be able to find some recycled material?
Well, lucky for you, I know just the spot. Follow me, fellas.
Wow. The stuff that you guys found, absolutely perfect. I can work with this, for sure.
Hey, I want to make something too.
And count me in. I want to join.
Oh, that sounds excellent. We'll bring our ideas to life, and then we'll share out when we're all done. I think I'm going to build a magical remote control. What are you going to make?
I'd like to make a trampoline, because I love jumping.
Oh, I'll build a jetpack. I'd like to fly instead of riding a horse.
Okay, fellas, let's get at it. So I have a whole bunch of things here at my work table. First, I'm going to get things organized. So I'm going to clear away some of my recycling. And I'm going to start with my scissors. So I said that I was going to make a magical remote. I'm not going to use this whole box, so I'm going to have to trim it up a little bit. I want to keep just this rectangle piece right here, I think. Now, over time, your ideas can change. And I might get building, and then halfway through, I might realize, oh, I need to change my idea a little bit. That's all right. So I'm going to trim these edges off. When I use my scissors, my thumb is up, my elbow is in, okay? And I'm using my hand that's not holding the scissors. I call that my helper hand. It's going to turn my workpiece so I can cut at different angles. So now I have my rectangle here. That's going to be the main part of my remote. I also found these extra stickers, and I think these are going to be a few buttons. So this red one right here, I think this is going to be the power button. That's how you're going to turn it on and off. And I changed my mind. I think I'm going to use this piece right here that I cut off from the top or the bottom, I can't remember. And that's going to be a little antenna to give it a stronger signal. So I'm going to cut a skinny piece right here. And I'm going to use my tape to attach that piece. So I don't need too much. So I'm going to put my tape right here. And it's a little long, so I'm going to flip it and just wrap it around the other side. Yeah, I think this will make the signal a bit stronger. This would make a good button. Ooh, I like that. I don't know if a tape loop would be good on that side, so I'm going to put one right here. So I'm going to loop it. It's almost like you're turning that button into a sticker. Then we flip it, and I'm going to put it kind of toward the bottom right here. Okay, I don't think that's going anywhere. Let's give it a test. Perfect. Okay. Now, let's see. What can I do with this? Maybe if I cut another piece. Ooh, it's going to be tough to cut. I'm going to have to really squeeze. Got it. Okay. Let's see. I like that. Maybe I can put that. Maybe I can make another button right there. That looks kind of cool. So So we'll tape the side. And I'm going to put one more piece just to make it extra strong, hopefully. Okay. Next, I want to add some color here. Oh, that's a nice color. I colored the inside of my button. You can use markers, colored pencils, crayons. These are oil pastels. They're just what I had close by. I like them because they're really vibrant. They look nice. Use a marker. I'm going to label this. We're going to say on or off. And then this is going to be button number 1, and this will be button number 2. All right. And maybe I like these smiley faces, so I think I want to add another button down in the corner. I don't know what that's going to do. We'll find out. If I can get the sticker off the page, sometimes those can be stubborn. Okay. All right, I like my magic remote. I think it looks cool. I've got some buttons. I've got my antenna to make it stronger. Nothing's falling off. Okay, I think I'm ready for action. Before we test our ideas, I want to check in with Mr. Winston. I think he's struggling a little bit over there. How you doing, buddy? Fuzz, can you please give him a hand? I think he needs some help. Mr. Winston's a little wrapped up over there, if you know what I mean. Why don't we start with Sir Giles instead? Show us the jetpack.
3, 2, 1. Potato chips.
What's he talking about now?
That is so cool, Sir Giles. Thanks for sharing with us. And what do you have, Mr. Winston?
All right, here goes nothing. Ah! Whoa! That was fun.
That was a great idea, Mr. Winston. Now, Mr. Van, what does that magic remote do?
So here it is, and I really want to see what button number 1 does. Mr. Winston, I think I'm going to test it out on you first. Here we go.
Hey, what did you do to me? What's wrong with my voice? Make it stop. Ah!
I guess it's a voice-changing remote. Maybe I'll point it at myself, see what happens.
Oh my goodness, I sound so silly. What if I sing a song? Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Mr. Winston, happy birthday to you. Even though it's not your birthday, dee, 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 dee. Push the button again, I want to go back to my regular voice.
Don't do that again. The episode's over. Close it out, Mr. Van.
I'd like to thank you all at home for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed this story, What Do You Do With an Idea? And maybe it inspired you to bring one of your ideas to life, just as I did today with my friends. We want to remember to try our best to work hard, show kindness, ask questions, and be brave. Hope to see you next time.
If you want to grow some more ideas with us in the future, maybe like the video or subscribe to the channel. Hope to see you again sometime.